and not a moment too soon. They had hardly gone any distance down the tunnel when a blow smote the side of the mountain like the crash of battering rams made of forest oaks and swung by giants. They fled down the tunnel, while behind them, outside, they heard the roar and rumble of Smaug's fury. "Barrel Rider," he flamed, "I don't know your smell, but if you are not one of those lake men, you had their help. They shall see me and remember who is the real king under the mountain." He rose in fire and went away south towards the running river. The dwarves sat in darkness and utter silence. They ate little, said nothing, until they could bear it no longer. "Let us try the door," said Thorin. "I must feel the wind on my face soon or die. I think I would rather be smashed by Smaug in the open than suffocate here." But neither key nor the magic it had once obeyed would ever open that door again. "We're trapped," they groaned. "This is the end. We shall die here." "Oh, come," Bilbo said. "Well, there's life, there's hope. I am going down the tunnel once again. The only way out is down, and I think this time you had better all come with me. And be as quiet as you can be. There may be no Smaug at the bottom, but then again, there may be." Down, down they went. It was pitch black. Not a sound stirred below. Bilbo slipped on his ring and went ahead. But he did not need it. The darkness was complete, and they were all invisible, ring or no ring. In fact, so black was it that the hobbit came to the opening unexpectedly, put his hand on air, stumbled forward, and rolled headlong into the hall. There was not a gleam of light, unless, as it seemed to him when at last he slowly raised his head, there was a pale white glint above him and far off in the gloom. But certainly it was not a spark of dragon fire, though the worm stench was heavy in the place. "Confound you, Smaug, you worm!" he squealed aloud. "Stop playing hide-and-seek. Give me a light, and then eat me if you can catch me." There was no sound. "Now I wonder what on earth Smaug is playing at," he said. "He is not at home today, I do believe." "Light!" he cried. "Can anybody make a light?" After a while, a twinkling gleam showed Owen coming with a small pine torch alight in his hand, and Glowin with a bundle of others under his arm. But Bilbo could not persuade the dwarves to light the others or to come and join him yet. If he liked to risk a light, that was his affair. They would wait in the tunnel for his report. Bilbo's light grew smaller as he wandered away into the vast hall. Then it began to rise, dancing into the air, climbing the great mound of treasure. Soon he stood upon the top, and still went on. Then they saw him halt and stoop for a moment, but they did not know the reason. It was the Arkenstone, the heart of the mountain. So Bilbo guessed from Thorin's description. At last he looked down upon it, and he caught his breath. The great jewel shone before his feet of its own inner light, and yet, cut and fashioned by the dwarves who had dug it from the heart of the mountain long ago, it took all light that fell upon it and changed it into 10,000 sparks of white radiance shot with the glints of the rainbow. Bilbo's arm went towards it, drawn by its enchantment. He lifted it, shut his eyes, and put it in his deepest pocket. "Now I am a burglar indeed," thought he. "I suppose I must tell the other dwarves about it sometime. But did they not say I could pick and choose my own share? And I think I would choose this if they took all the rest." All the same, he had an uncomfortable feeling that the picking and choosing had not really been meant to include this marvelous gem, and that trouble would yet come of it.